The rise of urbanism.
As someone who has always found solace in the quiet musings of thought, I must confess a certain ambivalence towards the rapid rise of urbanism in recent decades. On the one hand, I cannot help but marvel at the sheer ingenuity behind modern metropolises, the soaring skylines, the seamless public transport systems, the cosmopolitan hum of daily life. On the other hand, I remain deeply troubled by the social, psychological, and ecological ramifications of our increasingly urbanized existence. In this essay, I aim to weigh the matter with a fair and reasoned mind.
To begin with, the lure of the city is no recent phenomenon. Since the dawn of civilization, humans have gravitated towards urban centers in search of opportunities, security, and a sense of belonging. However, what we are witnessing today is an unprecedented concentration of population in sprawling conurbations, particularly in developing countries. People are flocking to cities in droves, drawn by the promise of upward mobility, diversified careers, and access to amenities once deemed luxurious.
Yet, while the city may offer a shot at a better life, it comes at a price, often hidden beneath its dazzling veneer. One cannot help but notice how urban life, for all its glamour, has become synonymous with stress, alienation, and a breakneck pace that leaves little room for introspection. In chasing success, many end up burned out, constantly plugged in, but emotionally checked out. The old adage, "all that glitters is not gold," comes to mind.
Moreover, cities, by their very nature, tend to widen social inequalities. While a privileged few reside in high-rise penthouses, countless others are crammed into decaying slums or exorbitantly priced micro-apartments. This glaring disparity feeds resentment, erodes trust in institutions, and fuels the sense of being left behind, an emotional undercurrent all too common in the urban narrative.
From an environmental standpoint, urbanism has also taken a heavy toll. The relentless drive for development often results in concrete jungles that choke out nature. Green spaces are bulldozed to make way for shopping malls and motorways, while the ever-expanding demand for energy and water stretches natural resources to breaking point. Indeed, one might say we are killing the goose that lays the golden egg.
That said, it would be intellectually dishonest to ignore the many virtues of urban life. Cities are hubs of innovation, multiculturalism, and intellectual ferment. They provide the infrastructure for research, education, and the arts to thrive. In short, they are the crucibles where human potential is forged and tested. With proper urban planning, inclusive policies, and sustainable development, cities can become engines of progress rather than cauldrons of despair.
As with most things in life, balance is key. To live well in a city is to learn to go with the flow without losing one's sense of purpose. It means carving out pockets of quiet in a sea of noise, finding community amidst the crowd, and pushing back against the faceless forces of overconsumption and hyperconnectivity.
In summary, the rise of urbanism is neither wholly good nor entirely bad. Like fire, it can warm or consume, depending on how it is harnessed. I do not propose we abandon cities, but rather that we reimagine them with empathy, foresight, and a touch of humility. Urbanism is a thought-provoking issue, For if we are to build cities that truly serve humanity, we must first ask ourselves, what kind of life are we building toward, and for whom?
Thank you for listening to English Audio Lounge. We hope you have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more audio stories and video classes to improve your English.